Have you heard the buzz? The bees have come to town. Made of artists, activists, and educators, this Maine-based collective travels across the country and overseas, showcasing their art that tells stories of global and environmental issues. Stockton saw their storytelling at San Joaquin Delta College and the University of the Pacific on April 23rd and 24th. Zeph Fischelin, an artist from the collective, was the featured speaker.
We were invited here specifically to bring the story of coal as an example of looking at how resource extraction impacts a community and how people organize in various ways to respond to that impact.
The Beehive presented The True Cost of Coal, an intricate mural about mountaintop removal coal mining in the Appalachians. The banner spans 16 feet by 8 feet long. The mural was a 2.5-year project starting in 2008. Now, in 2014, it has made its way to Stockton grounds. So why bring the mural and the collective here to campus?
To draw connections with issues that are happening here in the Sacramento-San Joaquin River Delta. I feel like I've had really amazing conversations with folks in the last couple of days about how these issues interconnect.
I thought that they had such a really unique organizational model in terms of being anti-copyright and making these really intricate graphics that were rooted in research justice, in a sense of trying to really figure out what's going on in the issue and trying to represent that through art. So I found that really amazing.
The Delta has been a focus nowadays in terms of preservation, especially with the drought. Restore the Delta, a local nonprofit organization, sees the connections. Ryan KRAMER represented Restore the Delta at an arts activist conference hosted by the collective. He brought the idea of the Beehive coming to Stockton.
I found myself really inspired to try and bring them here just because I felt like a lot of the issues that they were talking about in their graphics really resonated with environmental issues that were happening in California and even in our city.
The two-day event was a partnership between Delta College through CAMERO and Pacific through Lucy KRAMER, funded by the Cultural Awareness Program and Sustaining Pacific. Both are involved at their respective schools' student government.
I think the event was very successful, mostly because it generated a new sense of community among the activists in Stockton.
I think the event went really well. I think that it was a great collaboration between Delta College and University of the Pacific, both really great schools in our community, and I think that in terms of that, I feel like hopefully that starts the pattern of trying to connect our community together.
Students found the presentation to be a refreshing experience.
I think more events like this need to happen and be well promoted and well attended by the community so that we can learn about what's going on not just in Stockton but in other parts of the world like Kentucky.
In addition to elements such as group conversations about portions of the graphic and a mind map of the Delta's issues, the presentation ended with a New York-based interactive song piece highlighting climate struggles everywhere. The Beehive stop in Stockton shows that our story statewide is not alone in the fight for environmental justice, but rather a thread in many stories. Now you know what the buzz is about. From DCTV News, I'm Alice Russo.